Today is Wednesday and it is essentially the last day of work for the week, and I'm rewarding myself with a cheeky little drink, the prestigious and exclusive soda water and lemon. So refreshing. I also have a lovely little treat lining up. And yes, I'm having this little treat before dinner. Like, before dinner. Do you know how crazy that is? Yes. She is up and ready to go. Smells really good. Good morning. I just finished Succession 2 days ago, and I gotta say, I actually feel quite satisfied at the ending for some reason. You know how like some series you just get attached to and then is it focused? Are you focused on me? But anyways, like, you know how with some TV series, some TV series you get very attached to, and then you get a bit bummed when things don't work out and the series ends, you know? I felt that way when Modern Family was ending. I didn't watch the final season for 2 to 3 years because I just refused to accept that it was ending or that it has ended. And then there are shows where you don't get emotionally attached to it, but you're just so frustrated at the ending that you wish that's not the end, you know? For example, with Dexter, objectively, it is such a bad ending to a series that they had to make another mini series that kind of just tries to do the first ending justice, or like just tries to do the story justice. But with Succession, it was perfect. Maybe that's why it's such a good series, you know, because without spoiling much, I mean, it's been a few years since Succession's final episode, but I think it's pretty cool to know that, you know, I think one of the more to me one of the more important aspects of a series finale is that reassurance that the story will still keep going, that we know what's going to happen to each of the characters. And sometimes a lot of them are a bit happily ever after-y, like either it ends in someone's death or it ends in a very like ultimately like someone's moving out, you know, like the end of a chapter, so to speak. But Succession ended in the beginning of a chapter because they just signed with Gojo Go, and that marks a new chapter. But then because of everything that's been peppered through the seasons, you are able to subconsciously, or like you already know what's going to happen because you know what Gojo Go is, you know what the legacy media that ATN and Waystar Royco is about, you know, so it's natural. I don't know how they did it, but I think it's amazing that they did that. I was in Alphamart the other day and then I noticed something different, and that something different is this. It's the outside caramel macchiato flavor. Supposedly this is new because I've never seen it before, and I always keep my eye out for outside because I love the brand and I love oat milk. So we're just gonna give this a taste test. What I do wonder is whether or not this is going to help me with my caffeine dependency. Is this going to be enough caffeine that my body doesn't get into withdrawals? Let's see. Cheers. Yeah. It does have coffee extract, so I don't think it's gonna help me with my caffeine dependency. I still have to get my own cup of coffee. But it's really yummy. It's really smooth. This is very reminiscent of the ultra milk mocha flavor. Brown one, it's actually my favorite. In terms of like the flavored milk genre, I am obsessed with the mocha first, and then the chocolate from ultra milk, and then the plain one, the blue one obviously, and then followed by the susu bantal, and then I like the cereal flavored one. But then this one, considering that it's dairy free, is really helpful. And I would say it's probably going to make its way into my rotation. I wouldn't say daily rotation, but it's going to make its way into the list. And I think it's probably better than the mocha because it's not gonna give me the shits. Not sponsored, by the way, but I like how the caramel really shines here, but in a way that's complementary of the coffee. It's smooth, there's that burnt caramel taste that I appreciate, because how are you gonna know? How else are you gonna know that's caramel, right? What am I talking about, right? Honestly, it's so yum. So yum. I have the mocha flavored one, but I'm just gonna keep that for another day. Just try this one out first and do a taste test for the mocha another day. Bye. Why are you still here? I need to clean up my workstation, and as much as I'm embarrassed to show you just how messy and unkempt my workstation is, I also have to be realistic in showcasing to you guys what's actually behind the scenes. So yeah, so this is what's going on behind the scenes. Very messy. You might say it's unhygienic, you might say it's controversial. Well, I'll say that I'm just doing my best, okay? And if that doesn't cut it, let me just reassure you that nobody else uses this work setup apart from me, so you don't have to worry about someone else potentially in harm's way, because I wouldn't do that. But yeah, I need to do a fresh new set for my nails, and so that's why I need to clean up my work setup. And I do my best to clean it up as I go. But the thing is, doing your nails as a non-pro for yourself takes a lot of time. It's like 4 hours each nail. No, sorry. It's like 4 hours per hand, and after sitting here for 8 hours or more, it's really tiring for you to think about cleaning up. And so I, this time around, neglected the setup until now that I need to do another set. And I don't think this is something that you should follow, obviously, but that's just the reality of things on my end.
We are perfectly positioned to support you.
I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but as of late, I've just been really struggling to get out of the house. So the cycle goes like this. I would wake up in the morning and then realize that I need to do stuff outside. I need to run the errands, I need to do whatever, you know, to like be a functioning member of the society. But then I get to my wardrobe to like get my change of clothes for the day, where it's, to me, it's like being in front of your wardrobe to decide on what outfit you're gonna wear for the day is consequential. It's usually the point where I decide whether I should go out or not. Whatever errands I need to run, I just know that it can be done from home. I need groceries, I can just order them in. And then if I need food, takeaway, stuff like that, I can just order them in. I've just been so troubled by the idea of going out on days when I am not expected to by the society, when there's no work. And I wonder if this is like a growing trend, or is it just me? Because I was not this kind of person. I used to be someone who is always out, you know? I loved going out. I used to be the kind of person who used to complain that I haven't been home at all. But then now I become someone who is always home and never outside. Maybe it's just an adulting thing when you realize that, like, yeah, this is really the time for you to be that person. But it's quite interesting to just witness such a drastic change. A change that I never thought I would undergo, you know? I've always thought I'm the extrovert. I am labeled as the extrovert friend. I am the person who always invites people to go out. I'm very rarely the invitee. And so I never thought that I'll be in a position where I have no desire to go out. I have no desire to connect. I have no desire to just deal with the outside world. The only desire I have is to stay within my little bubble. And that little bubble is home. Just filling the little dish with some alcohol to dissolve the gel, which isn't working because I think it's already dried up. Okay, look, I'm just going to take this opportunity to wipe it up and clean up the handles of the brush with alcohol. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what my nail design is going to be yet, but I just want it to be something that's not stressful to make, because that's important. I don't want to spend 8 hours on two of my hands today just painting. As much as I enjoy making nails, doesn't mean that it's never tedious. But I do enjoy cleaning up the tools. There's something about it that's very ritualistic, that's very self-care-y, you know? Which it is self-care, because these are things that make me happy. Painting nails make me happy, and so it's only right that I take care of the things that make me happy. And one of the ways to take care of these things is by keeping them clean. I'm at an age where my frontal lobe is developing, and I no longer have the capability or even the heart to do things just for the sake of it, you know? I used to be that person who could just start a project and let it die. Now I'm at an age where I can't just do that. I have to pay my bills, I have jobs. That's why I'm now here still doing nails for myself. I have to make this work because it's an investment. You guys, let's try the mocha flavor. And I know it's at night and I didn't intend for it to be this way, but I made smoothies to fill up my caloric intake, and it flopped. Like it's really bad. And so I needed some sugar to alleviate some of the disgustingness that is in this smoothie. I'm really on a terrible streak here, guys. For the past few days, I've been making really good food, but nowadays, I'm kind of flopping. I like the caramel macchiato one better, which is not what I would normally go for. I would normally go for something that's not caramel macchiato when I order like a flavored coffee beverage. It's a little bit more palatable, but it's good though. I freaking love oats. So it looks disgusting, yes, because it's supposed to be yogurt, oat milk, and Oreos. Not really Oreos, but it's like, you know, chocolate biscuits. So I blended it, and I suppose it was low-key disgusting because I didn't add any sugar. But this is helping a lot in giving the smooth extra flavor. The truth of the matter is, to me, this is a little bit too thick anyway. For example, with the caramel macchiato, I ended up adding ice into the drink to kind of like make it a little bit more thin and more palatable. This being diluted by this makes sense. Okay, I might be in trouble here because this one has coffee powder in it. It's not just coffee extract. There's actual coffee here, and it's almost 10 p.m. and I have work tomorrow. Oh well, okay. We'll see how it goes. Can I remove these? It's so hideous. I got them printed. The zine. She's out. Let's get ready. Okay, look guys. This might look like it's too pale. This might look like the white cast is crazy. Trust the process, okay? Okay, it looks horrendous, but trust the process. They don't look the same. We're moving on to the complexion. I'm really not your beauty guru here. I'm just putting on my makeup. Oh, that's a lot. Wow. I forgot I had one of these lying around. Just like skin or whatever. I really want to do the Sabrina Carpenter blush technique or whatever. Okay, not quite exact, but hey, it's something, okay? This is some serious business we're gonna have. Eyeliner. That's as good as it gets. Lemon Yakult Jasmine Green Tea-nya 1. Yang medium dong, nggak pakai sugar, dan 25% ice. Bisa pakai topping nggak ya? Itu aja. I'm having a very special meal. Halal, guys. is it so difficult to open? Am I crazy? It's very spicy.